Hi, this is Brigid, the Snake Diet Warrior. How you doing tonight? Checking in to tell you how things are going. Um, anyway, things are going pretty good. Tonight is my seventh day, ends of the seventh day for fasting. And some of the things I did as an approach to doing the snake diet that I really needed to do with binge eating disorder. Um, it's like something is screwed in the head that you cannot stop the obsession and the drive to eat. Um, it's not as easy as just stopping. The brain is constantly asking for it and asking for it. Um, it's a lot more complicated. The bulimia and anorexia is just like always on. Um, One of the things that I did before I started the snake diet this time is I actually talked to a friend of mine who's a hypnotherapist. This doesn't work for everybody, but I needed to quiet down that part of my brain. So I decided to do some hypnotherapy. I didn't think it was, suggestive. I didn't know if it would help, but I did some hypnotherapy. I've only done one session. It was done over webcam or Skype. Um, but anyway, it's helped me stay the course, and it's actually helped me with the cravings. I I know that he made some suggestions for when I'm craving that I go and do something else, and that something else is just as desirable and satisfying as the food, and that's really a wonderful thing. A lot of hypnotherapists will use something called aversion therapy, where they suggest to you that food will taste like, skunk, it'll taste like rotted meat or something else like that. Aversion therapy is really not good emotionally in the long run. And I really believe what we did is sustainable. And I'm going to have one more session with him this next week and just kind of have things anchored down. I will add his web the website. I'm sorry, hiccup. I'll add his website if anybody's interested in that. Uh, he's a really cool guy, and uh, the therapy that I received from him was about $149. I've had other therapists that I've looked at that run $250 for an hour or more, and this is quite inexpensive compared to that. I also want to share with you some tips to stay the course. When I'm at this stage, I really don't need them, but when I first started, not this round, but the last round, it really helped me. And one of the things I did was I took ice and ground it up into a NutriBullet or whatever device, a blender, whatever you have, and I I would eat ice chips. It kind of took care of that little crunching that you think you need. I did that maybe for 5 days, and after that, I didn't desire that. The other thing is when you're hungry and you feel like you're going to eat, do your nails. When you have wet polish, you aren't getting into bags of chips and bags of this or into the fridge. So keep doing your nails, toenails. No, that doesn't work. Your fingernails, and that's one way to keep your fingernails out of food. And you have to do it, if you have to do it several times over, that's okay as long as you stay the course. Some of the other things is when you have an urge for eating or binging, take a walk. After about 20 minutes of walking, that dissipates and things will go pretty good. I would like it if you guys have other ideas for, staying the course, to comment below and make some suggestions. Everything helps. But anyway, there's your update. I know there's a lot of holes in what I was talking about. I don't have a lot to share with you as far as my progress goes, but things are going well. I wanted to share that with you about hypnotherapy and share with you a few little tips of, just getting through the day when you feel like you need something to crunch on. A lot of people psychologically need that. But anyway, good night and have a good evening. Peace.